Big G, turn off your side noise, man.
How you know it's me?
I know it ain't B Dirt. B Dirt more responsible than you, man.
You know I'm buttoned up.
Hey, I was doing two things at the same time, man. It was a little complicated, but it's lit up over there already, man. Oh, hey, Claude said older than me. He said older than I act, Big G. No, that's Tim. Tim, you stay out of the conversation between me and Claude, man. I'm just trying to figure out how old he is, man.
Hey, for real though, we should give Tim $2 of his dollars back for that first comment. He said, "I'm just here so I don't get fined." That's great.
It's facts.
I know how old Tim is.
Yeah.
Tim Gray pushed that half man.
Yeah.
But hey, man, look, see, we waited on him. He was in. When we played the music, he faded out. Where'd he go?
They need the live chat need to help him pay for his fine. Need to pay for his fine that he about to get for not being in the show when we go live.
I think
$50.
You can get enough of that robot.
Yeah, he like getting fined. That's how you get the repairs done with the robot. That's how you get the repairs done. He's donating to get the repairs done for the robot.
It's like the movie with paying R2D2. It's like the movie Brokeback Mountain. But I can't quit you.
But I got all the picks. Listen, I got all the picks here. I got all the picks lined up for us to do our picks. I ain't got to pay.
Well,
we can. I mean, we don't have to go big G. I got a couple Steelers things that I missed out on because I loaded them in the overtime thing, man. First thing, you sent this just when we got off.
Yes. That just happened.
Why Pat P running his mouth, man?
Man, he called that dude a munchkin, dog. And I mean, as soon as it happened, I got the notification. And I was like, Pat, why are you out there talking? But truth be told, Zay ain't really lit the NFL up like he was talking all that yak about. I got some of his stats pulled up, and Zay ain't been proven to be no problem.
He's been doing it. This is one. Remember, I said I was going to bring this up, but I never brought it up because it wasn't in. It wasn't in that show. It was in this show. Actually, homies every time doing so much stuff. But hey, Big G, what do you think about these trade targets?
Who? For the Steelers?
The Steelers.
I'll take both of them today.
Justin Fields and Pat Surtain.
We ain't going to get no Justin Fields. It's over with. Justin Fields is right at home because their coach is going to get fired. We ain't going to get him.
What if he keep playing good and they lose enough to be in the Caleb sweepstake?
Then he's not going to be the quarterback because he's not going to be playing good. He's not.
If they lose, he could throw for 303 touchdowns and they lose because their defense has been giving up points.
As an innocent bystander in this whole thing, the only one of the four of us, my 2 cents is this: Chicago ain't gonna let you fleece them again.
Nope,
ain't gonna happen.
Nope,
they're gonna tell you to hit the bricks, get on out, don't even call. They might send that phone right to the answering machine, boop, right to voicemail.
Hey, B Dirt, I got an overtime question for you now.
Uh-oh.
Everything's been real good for the last 20-some years, right? You got your little yellow hat on. Your boy Brady been ruling the NFL. You've been doing all the talk about Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a quarterback.
Don't got no quarterback.
Right now. Yeah, you're right.
Now what's going on, B Dirt?
Well, same thing. So the last 2 years, you guys have been beat by Michigan, but you go, but the last 10, 15 years. Okay. But when it comes to this, you just want to bring up 1 5-week span. It's cool. However you want to spin it, Tate. It's your show.
I'm just saying we got quarterbacks in here now.
But historically, you ain't had diddly.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so wait. Outside of Tom Brady, who y'all done had?
What?
That's the question. Outside of Brady,
Elvis Gerbach's better than anybody you've ever had.
Get up out of here,
anybody you've ever had. Go look up the numbers. You have
Mike Tomczak, baby. Mike Tomczak.
No, your best quarterback ever was a punter, Tom Tupa. That's the best NFL career you got.
Tom Tupa was not better than Mike Tomczak.
He had a better NFL career.
Hey, Mike Tomczak. He came after Jim McMahon and was winning a lot of games up in Chicago.
Jim Harbaugh had a better career than Mike Tomczak.
No, he probably did. He did. That's who I would have said before Elvis Gerbach.
Jim Harbaugh has more rushing yards than Bo Jackson in the NFL.
Is that facts?
That's a fact.
Ooh, that's a good stat. I like that stat.
I didn't realize Bo Jackson ran a 4.12.
Allegedly.
That's cooking.
It wasn't official. It wasn't.
Uh-oh, hey now. Say whatever whatever he wants to say. You got to put up there.
Oh yeah, somebody hit us for 22 binkers, dog. Hey.
Who is that? S. Dreesen?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show, Mr.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Good to have you. Are you what's his comment say? Tomlin and his staff are absurd. Pickett, not the guy. Ownership checked out. Coward what he did though. Coward.
That's one of our best watchers, viewers of all time. I love that comment. We should, Dresden, however you. I'm gonna just call you SD. SD. Thanks a lot. And I agree everything you said.
My boy SD. Shane Daly just passed away back in June. Like one of my neighbor, one of my best friends growing up.
Hey man, but
SD. But
Tomlin, no, come on, dog. Come on with the Tomlin. You tripping a little bit. Now, does he line up or Matt line up with Bill Cowher? Probably not. But if you go toe for toe, Super Bowl for Super Bowl, what they've done, he's just as good. Tomlin's just as good as Cowher. That's the truth of the facts.
The numbers say that.
That's facts. But we've been mediocre. I do agree with this.
Do you blame that more on ownership?
That's fine.
I've been saying that forever.
Well, it's the business model of ownership, though. Yeah. That's why Pittsburgh has ultimate stability. Just when something goes awry, if you think it goes awry, you don't just have the knee-jerk reaction and fire somebody. Now, not that Canada shouldn't be fired. We talking head coaches. My entire life, I'm 51 years old. 3 coaches.
That's it. And like I said, if you line up Cowher and Tomlin, and you stack them on top of each other as far as line them up, they're mano y mano. So, but the coordinators, I think most people have a problem with Tomlin because of this too. Tomlin doesn't have a coaching tree, and a lot of those top-notch NFL coaches, they have a coaching tree where they've brought assistants and they groomed them and they went out to be successful. He doesn't have that, and so that's where a lot of the Steelers fans, it burns them a little bit because they're like.
Who has that in the league except Andy Reid, McVay, and Shanahan?
Bill Belichick.
Who? They always fail.
What do you mean? As far as like not having a losing season?
Coaching tree. McDaniel sucks. The other 2 guys that came back on their knees, Matt Patricia, garbage.
Bill O'Brien.
The dude that was coaching the Giants.
McDaniels.
I said McDaniels. Who's the dude that was coaching the Giants before Dayball got there? He was Bill Belichick's special team coordinator.
That is, yeah. I just can't remember his name. I know who it was, bro.
Didn't Nick Saban coach for Belichick?
He did.
In Cleveland. And
he did.
Mangini coached for him.
He did.
So there's a couple of decent ones. Oh, Mangini wasn't trash, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was all right. He was all right, coach. I like
the guy that went 0-16 for Detroit. What was his name?
Rutro Raggy. I don't remember.
Was that wasn't that's when they
No, you know what? I take that back. I'm thinking about the guy, the coach who coached Detroit when they first went back to the playoffs after all those years of being garbage. I forget his name right now.
Wayne Fonts.
No, that's not him.
Man, ain't no other Detroit coach been in the playoffs as Wayne Fonts.
There has.
I think it's like 2000.
Caldwell.
Oh, yeah, Jim Caldwell?
No, not Caldwell. Not Caldwell. After Caldwell.
Nobody went to the playoffs after Caldwell. Last playoff game Detroit played, they lost in Dallas. That probably was about 2014, maybe. And I'm just off the top of my head, but yeah.
Around that time, Detroit had a head coach who was off the Bill Belichick check tree. I can't think of his name right now. I got.
Hey, how about this?
Matt Patricia was the coach. Name was trash.
But
Hey,
Cowher has 0 though. There's Cowher has 0.
0 what? Oh, in this tree?
Yeah, 0.
To Jeremiah Yoder's comment. What's up, Jeremiah? If you talk about what I said, man, I was saying Mike Toms that came after. I know McMahon won the Super Bowl. He came and was kind of good for like 2 or 3 years after McMahon. He was McMahon's backup. Then McMahon got all concussed back when it wasn't concussion days and went to Philly to play for Buddy Ryan. Hi, cutie.
Yeah, baby girl.
Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz was there.
No playoffs though. Not from Belichick's tree.
Yeah.
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 Dick Duran was there. They've had some decent coaches. Steve Mariucci.
Is that who you talking about, Mariucci? He's not Belichick disciple though.
No, he was
not him.
Reginald Rivers just saying Jim Schwartz.
Schwartz. That's what I'm talking about.
B. They're just saying Jim Schwartz, but he's not from Belichick's tree.
He isn't?
No.
But the issue is, like I said, Tomlin. The problem is Tomlin. But who's Cowher got off of his tree?
He was Schwartz was defensive coordinator for the Titans between 2001 and 2008. I did not know he went that far back.
Yeah, Cowher don't have nobody off his tree neither. Why you out there playing? There ain't nobody out there that was hitting. Tate, you mute.
SD is asking what's Canada's resume.
It's trash.
I don't know that he has.
That's not an answer.
He was an offensive coordinator in college.
Yeah, he was at LSU. He was at Maryland. He was intern coach at Maryland. His best year was like 2016 in Pittsburgh. They actually upset #1 Clemson with Nathan Peterman, James Conner. And if you watch that game,
the Peterman.
That game sticks out in my head as to what Canada's play calling is capable of at his absolute highest ceiling. And he's never went back upstairs in his house again. Never.
Yeah, because he went, if you pick up 2012 to current, he went from Wisconsin 1 year, NC State for 2 years as the OC, Pittsburgh for 1 year,
Fine.
LSU for 1 year, Maryland for 1 year. Then he was the interim coach at Maryland and then went straight to the quarterback's coach to Pittsburgh after a 2-year layoff, and then now is the Pittsburgh OC. Yeah, he ain't, come on, bro. And you came from college where they're supposed to have exotic offenses. It's trash.
I hope they turn the offense around this year, but even if they do, Canada will be back next year.
All right.
Yeah, get him out.
Let's go through these picks.
Oh, yeah, let him go.
Let's go through these picks before we take our first break.
Yeah, let's go.
Hold on, man. Before we do that, I'd rather just knock everything out, man. Let's let Big G just talk about his college games. Then we'll spend the rest of the show on the picks.
That's what I didn't want to do.
Yeah,
I got more stuff to say about stuff. I want to knock out some picks, man.
Big G, hurry!
The picks are fast.
They're not fast. Big G, hurry with the college games real quick, man. Break them down.
Fast. 4 decent to great games this weekend in the college football. We highlighted these 4 games on the Fans First Sports Network Level Up. First game up in the left-hand corner, Maryland versus Ohio State. And let me say this. I did say that this is possible upset Saturday because there are 4 teams. There are some teams out there that can beat each other. Maryland, Ohio State is going to be a lot closer than what a lot of people think. Maryland is they're a serviceable offense.
He's been listening to Play Dirt.
No, I'm telling you, I haven't listened to a word y'all said. But Maryland is a serviceable offense. I just look for Ohio State to pull it out late, 35-27. The game that's the game that
cover in case anybody wanted
the game that's the game that nobody really wants to talk about as far as who could win because Texas is not getting Oklahoma's not getting no rhythm against Texas. I'm telling you guys right now that the Oklahoma Sooners can beat Texas. It's going to come down to a special teams play because it always comes down that in the Red River Shootout in the Cotton Bowl between Oklahoma and Texas. So I did pick Texas on my show, but as we're getting closer and closer to kickoff at 12 noon, I'm liking Oklahoma more and more. Upset special. Go ahead, bro. Yeah,
that was an avoid game for me on our picks.
I
said when we get into rivalry games, weird things happen. I try to stay away from them for the most part.
That's fact.
I told everybody bang Maryland. But go on, G. Finish your diatribe.
Upset special possibly going on with Notre Dame and Louisville, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, Notre Dame has had to play the gauntlet. They go from Ohio State to Duke to Louisville to USC. And it's not getting easier against as far as high-powered offenses as they go. Louisville's the real deal. But I do like Notre Dame to win on the road this week.
Can Louisville handle them in the trenches, though?
No, but the issue is this. Notre Dame can do nothing but just run the ball. So if they slow the game up to a pace and they go where you got a 6 and 7 and 8 minute drives, then Notre Dame definitely can beat Louisville. But if Louisville hits them fast, 7 points here, 3 points there, 7 points there, Notre Dame's in trouble. And they just came off of a matchup where the defense for Duke gave them all kind of fits. So that's a big time one. And then my last one, which I'm saying possibly upset special for real, the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Georgia Bulldogs. Let me say this. The Georgia Bulldog team that we've seen for the last 2 years is not the same team that's been playing the top-notch SEC team. It's not filled up with defensive NFL players right now. However, they have one offensive threat that just separates everything, and that's Brock Bowers, who plays tight end for the University of Georgia. Carson Beck has not proven that he can go to anybody consistently outside of him. So if they get into a fight where you lock them in a phone booth, hey, Kentucky can give them boys the rhythm. But I'm still saying Georgia will win, and it's going to be close. I'm saying 27-20 Georgia. But I would not be shocked because all 4 of those games should be circled for upset alert this week in college football. And thanks y'all for watching with me for sure on Fans First Sports Network, College Football Level Up podcast.
So, G, you picked one of Pay's covers, which was Maryland versus Ohio State.
Yeah.
The Kentucky game at Georgia, Kentucky's a 14.5-point underdog.
Yeah.
I love that hook, A. And B, I like Kentucky's ability to run the ball.
Yeah.
And Georgia does not have the stout defensive line they've had the past 3-4 years.
78th against the run right now in college football.
I think they can control the ball enough that they're not going to have as many possessions or plays, and I think that's going to keep it close.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just hurt that G is not supporting 2 of the homies. You're not listening to our show, man. That hurts.
I just ain't had a chance, but I didn't. But
hey,
great.
I haven't listened to Pump Break.
You make time for the homies.
I haven't. You make time.
I'm glad we got Homie Nation. They rocking with us. If no one got us, the nation got us.
No, I got y'all, man. Just you got to give me a time now. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you. By the weekend, I'll be there. I will make sure.
You're gonna miss out on the money by then, man. Sorry.
No, I don't. I gamble pride, bro. I just had to pay you pride. Corner time.
Hey,
I gamble pride.
Hey, man,
it was delicious. It was delicious.
I want to acknowledge SD Super Chat again. Thank you very much again, SD. Yeah. Coward staff. Then you commented about Ron Earhart. Ron Earhart was Coward's OC from 92 to 95. He's with the Jets from 96 to 97. Never a head coach, never anything major in NFL. He did make it with Coward to an AFC championship and a Super Bowl back in those years. But, yeah, nothing to really write home about Ron Earhart.
So, Bill Cowher's coaching tree says during his time as head coach, he had 9 assistant coaches. Dom Capers, Dick LeBeau, Marvin Lewis, Chan Gailey, Mike Malarkey, David Chuley, Jim Haslett, Ken Wisenhunt, and Bruce Arians.
Whole bunch of head coaches.
That ain't bad.
He might get credit for Haslett and Wisenhunt. All those other guys were already NFL lifers, though. They were old guys that Cowher got on his staff.
Didn't you say Marvin Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Don Capers.
That's your jewel right there.
Yeah, Marvin Lewis definitely is.
Marvin Lewis was like a linebackers coach, but Marvin Lewis made his hay with Baltimore, though.
True.
Bruce Arians.
But he went to Baltimore after.
Right.
The tree still counts. The branch is there.
That's still a branch for him in my book.
And that's good facts. I like them facts out of Cowher.
Hey, that's a great.
I'm still saying.
Dresden there.
Hey,
I'm still saying.
Thanks, SD. Hey, man, let's go ahead and take a quick break. Then we'll come back and get into B Dirt's football since he got so much bloviating to do. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. If you listen on audio,
Word of the day,
and
bloviate.
It is. It's a good one. And I found out, man, that we're not on audio. This show is not on Steel Curtain Network. You got to check this one out on the NFL channel. Fans First NFL.
FFSN.
Yeah, FFSN NFL. That's where the homies overtime is cataloged that, and you can check them all out on there. So, like Pay say, go and download. And don't you say undownload and download again? That's what
Download, undownload, re-download, subscribe, share, like, review, share it with a friend, especially if that friend's a Cleveland Brown fan.
Right.
We want them to hear what we got to say so they can get mad and cry about it and flow their tears up through all the three rivers in Pittsburgh.
Hold on a second. Take that Steel Curtain Network logo down there. Throw up this running through the jungle. I'll throw it up on my channel.
No. Put the bear claw up there.
the thing is, B Dirt, everybody comes here to the Steel Curtain Network. That's where we get all the live chat at. I mean, I could easily go.
Got pissed off.
I could easily go to Fans First.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
But we won't. The live chat people won't be. They're not here. They're there.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. I think there's
It's like the live chat stopped now. It was flowing, so I got to go back to where we were at. But let me.
You done kicked everybody off.
No, we back. See, it's moving.
We're back.
Hey, we
said they're still here.
We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. If you watching on YouTube, stay with us. Audio, we got to pay these couple bills. Listen to these great ads. We'll be right back in about 1 minute. And we're back on the Steel Curtain Network. The homies overtime. I'm here hanging out late with the fellas, with the homies, with Big G, who does some corner time in the first hour, with Pay, who was late as usual, have audio trouble with R2D2 per usual, and B Dirt is just always buttoned up, man. Hey, thanks, B Dirt, for being the grown up in the room, man.
Gotta be known for something, right? Gotta be known for something.
Hey, man. Hey, I at least want to get credit for the effort.
Effort of what?
Hey, you got a road show going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on the road. I got my road mic, and I'm still trying to bat 300. Man, can I get credit for the effort? It's a road trip. I'm in the basement. It's a birthday party going on upstairs. I took a break from the birthday party to come down here and be with the homie nation. Can I just get like, all right, man, we glad you at least showed up.
You're still in the Windy City.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm freezing. I didn't pack for this type of weather. I got Atlanta clothes up here.
What's the temperature there?
It's 61 degrees. It's 59 right now.
Hey,
you see this? I got a hoodie. I got a short sleeve hoodie, man. I'm not prepared for this.
Oh, you like TJ Watt?
No, I am not like TJ Watt.
Stop it.
TJ Watt had a sleeveless golf shirt. What is he doing?
Stop it, man.
Hey, Wednesday on Pater. Pay was in Chicago. I was in San Francisco. We still did the pay dirt and gave the people the picks they needed. I would watch this state one more time, by the way. I'm pressing my luck. I'm pressing my luck again.
You ain't pressing. They're the real deal. They're the real deal. King is the real deal. The quarterback of Washington State is the real deal.
Thanks.
And they've got some good, like, quality aged starters. You know what I mean? They're not freshmen, sophomores. I like having some more mature players there.
I might have been trash on pro football picks, but on the college, I'm knocking it out the park.
Hey, man.
Speaking of pro football picks,
hey, what a segue!
Speaking of the pro football picks, play the music, Tate. We don't have imaging, I guess. Okay, all right. So, should we? Since it's been 4 weeks, should we go ahead with the standings so far?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go reverse order.
Wait. I just want to say, you were, well, at the end of the last show, you was talking about everybody. If you want to make the money, there's 2 of us here you should listen to, and 2 of us you shouldn't listen to.
Yeah,
so I want you to know, I put the 2 you should listen to on the left. That's pay dirt. Okay, that's their thing. Just want to say.
So here's the thing. We randomly pick who's going to pick what game here. Completely different than scouting a complete lineup and picking your 1 or 2 games you like here, or 1 or 2 games you like here, or
you don't do homework.
It's just
I'm doing homework. B, you're not doing homework.
I'm doing homework, but you give me a game that I don't want to bet, right? I want to stay away from it.
Hey man, thanks Gene Smith for the super chat. And in the super, he pays $1.99 to tell Pay to get a real hoodie.
Stop all that whining over there, bro. Gene, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna get him.
Hey,
Big
G.
Stop it.
Big G, it's 61 degrees.
I'm just whining and crying and crying and whining. Come on, man.
Cowboys at 49ers. It's not a game I want to bet.
It's windy here in Chicago.
So start it.
You from the south side of Chicago, man. Come on,
man. But I packed for the south side of Atlanta. I mean, what do you want from me?
So we're just gonna go around, start with G and go around.
Wait, no, let's hear the records first. Let's hear the records first.
We're gonna do reverse order on the records. And like Tate said, there's 2 you should listen to, and maybe 2 you should do some more fading. But let's go. Bring up the rear. Number 4 in the standings. We got, drum roll, G-Stradamus, 6-10 on the season so far. That's right. Take a lap. Number 3, 1 game better, 7-9. We got B Dirt. And what's going to help you this week, B? You don't have Chicago to pick from this week.
Thank God.
You've picked Chicago. You've had Chicago 3 weeks, and you've taken them. You've taken them all 3 times, and they never hit for you.
I can't learn. That's what it tells me.
Number 2 in the standings. You got me. I'm 10-2. The reason why my record is I have less games. I was out of the office on week 2, so I have less entries, but I'm 10-2. Number 1, the leader of the show, our producer, our faithful leader, 15-1. Tate. For somebody who don't like spreads or picking against the line, I mean, you look like a natural.
15.
Or you got a ringer.
Pretty wild.
Tate, can you put Claude's comment up there, man? Can you please put Claude's comment up there? Please, the last one he just put up. Claude.
What did it say? Big G?
Yeah, man. Claude, the annual Get the Kicking sign. I got it out for you already. Get to kicking it, dog. On pro football, 6-10, that's fine. On college football, 18.
Is it fine? Is it fine, though, G?
18-2.
Is it fine?
I don't pick against the spread. I don't do that. I pick games. I don't pick against the spread. And I really don't do it on the Level Up podcast. I pick games. I'm 18-2 over there, bro. 18-2.
Well, man, when somebody's favored by 31 points and you pick that team, is that really anything good?
It's not. I've never picked a game like that. We always pick the best matchups on the Level Up podcast. It's always the hardest games to pick and the best matchups.
How many?
I bet y'all picked USC Colorado.
We did, and I took USC to win.
That was a 22-point spread.
We didn't do the spread though. We just do the flat-out line.
Well, I'm saying, how hard would it be to pick USC?
Okay.
It's not.
Right.
That's one game. That's one game.
That's correct.
How many OSU games have you picked?
2.
I'm calling. Hey,
Andy P.
We gotta hire a stat boy. We gotta hire a stat boy. I'm calling Cap.
We
gotta hire a stat boy. I want someone to look this up.
Ask Tim Lyons. He's been rocking with us. We picked Notre Dame and OSU, and we picked OSU and Maryland this week. We picked 2. That's it. That's it.
OSU favored by double digits.
Right, but we've only picked OSU 2 games. That's it.
I'm saying, so you're just picking OSU as a winner, even though they favored by 10.
We cover every top 25 game head-to-head matchup, every top 25 head-to-head matchup, and then we pick certain other games that are going to get people to watch. But we've only covered 2 OSU.
I'm calling Cap too, because them is easy picks. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, Notre Dame versus Ohio State wasn't no hard. It wasn't no easy pick.
How about this? First 4 weeks with Michigan, I did We're not gonna cover. We're not gonna cover. We're not gonna cover. We're not gonna cover. And then I said, "This is the game we're gonna finally cover."
Tim Lyons just told you in the live chat. Tim Lyons just told you in the live chat. Pull up that last comment. He just told you.
Yeah, but you're picking winners. You're not picking against spread. Let's get on with this.
I don't do the spread, bro.
It's Big G. We're just gonna start with Big G and go around, right?
Yep.
All right.
Before we start, Big G's had 2 games where he's had a matchup where the spread was greater than a touchdown. He's lost both of them. But all right, let's go.
GB.
Okay.
PT. GB PT. Okay.
Come on with the game.
I'm gonna give Pay the extra game since he's doesn't have as many. Since he doesn't have as many, so all right, we're good.
But wait. You said what was your record, Pay?
10-2.
Yeah, so he doesn't have as many games.
Oh yeah, and your record be Dirt?
7-9.
7-9.
I remember Big G was 6-10. So
Jeff Fisher special 7-9.
It's some symmetry to this. I mean, fantasy football, I'm 5-0, and Big G is gonna be 0-5 down the bottom. He's at the bottom of the picks. Why I gotta kick rock? Because you losing in fantasy. And hey, it's a good thing they should have a college fantasy football. I bet you'll be the champ.
I love college
He'll
football.
take all Buckeyes.
I love college. No, I don't.
He'll take all Buckeyes and have one of Deion's players, and he'll run the table.
The producer is high on his own success, so I'm taking the show over. Big G, we're going to start these picks off with you. The Jags are at the Bills. The Bills are favored by 5.5. The over-under is 48.5. Who you taking?
The Bills will cover. The Bills going to smack the Jaguars in the mouth. Buffalo's the truth. Buffalo might be the best team in the AFC. They're the truth.
All right.
Well, Bills 5. Give me them.
We're going to go to me.
5.5.
Whatever the spread is.
5.5. The Ravens are at the Steelers. The Steelers are home dogs, getting 4.5 points. I already told you in the last hour, I got the Ravens by 7. I think it's going to be closer than some people are saying, but I still think the Ravens will pull it out. Hey, we're going to go to you. We got the Saints at the Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 1. By the way, I'm
taking the Saints.
All of these are coming to you from MyBookie. If you haven't seen the MyBookie app, more prop bets than I've ever seen. It's the official gambling site of the Fans First Sports Network, and they've got a ton going on. Pay taking the Saints.
Wait. Has anybody heard about Derek Carr? Is he still out?
Last I heard, he was playing. Yeah,
he played last week with the trash. Why wouldn't he get another week rest and not play again and be trash?
I'm taking the Saints.
Hold on a second. Is Jameis Winston better than anybody playing quarterback for the Patriots?
Yes. Facts. Matt Jones, they've been dogging Justin Fields. They've been dogging Justin Fields about being a waste quarterback. Matt Jones is trash.
It's not my game, but I got my weekly sheet right here. All the X's denote my picks. I picked the Patriots. I'm just saying. But that's head up for who will pick the most winners for the week.
All right, Tate. You got the Texans at the Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 2 points.
Ooh.
Over under 41.
Not only do the Texans cover, they win outright, and they probably win by about a touchdown. Give me that young boy from the Ohio State University, CJ Stroud, so I can be biased like Big G and throw a good Ohio State quarterback in B. Dirt's grill.
I told you. You finally had a good quarterback coming out.
You said that.
I sound like you biased because they just whooped it on the Steelers, and now you drinking their Kool-Aid. So maybe.
Hey, I don't know. He 10 times better than Desmond Ridder. So that's just where I'm at.
Hey, right. Dresden agrees with me. He's got a 7-point win on the Ravens. Look at that. All right, G, where do you? Giants at the Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored by 12.5 points, over under 47.5.
Man, I'm willing to give 14 to the Giants. I'm taking the Dolphins all the way, man.
You might not appreciate that, but it sounds like you understand it.
Yeah.
It's in Miami. It's a get-right game.
They're going to beat the brake shoes off. The Giants might be the worst team in the NFL. They might be the worst team. And Daniel Jones is the most overrated player in the NFL. based on his salary.
Not
Numero
okay, based
uno.
on salary. Yeah, you had that
Numero
was,
You
uno.
might be right.
that was a qualifier because
He's the worst return on investment in the NFL.
there
Facts.
you go.
There you go. There you go.
Total facts.
Yeah, you pesos.
Titans at Colts. I don't know who's playing quarterback for the Colts this week, and I don't care who's playing quarterback for the Colts this week. Colts are getting 2.5 points, over under 43. I think they win outright. I think you're going to find out how good the Bengals made the Titans look last week. Colts by Tutty. Hey, you got the Panthers in Detroit taking on Detroit versus everybody. Lions are 9.5 point favorite. Over under is 44.
Boat race. Boat race. Come on, Pay. Ride with the Lions. It's a boat race.
9.5. What?
Oh, I got a stat for you, Pay.
You said who's at home?
Lions.
Detroit at home.
St. Brown
They
ain't
get
playing.
Jameis Williams back for the first
But
time.
St. Brown is out. St. Brown is out.
He is?
He
Yes,
might
he's
not
out.
be out. He might.
They did it. They showed it today on television. They said he's out for the game. He ain't playing.
Amon-Ra?
St. Brown ain't playing. Fact check me. But Jameson Williams is playing.
We always have to.
Yeah. 'Cause I did not hear that. I heard they had everybody.
He
You know
been
what,
limited,
man?
He's been limited in practice. I just don't know if they said he's not playing on Friday night.
I'm going to send it to you so you can post it up on the screen. Hold on one second.
All right, I'm taking Detroit, though. They'll get the 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's tough, though. 9.5. That ain't. Ugh, I wouldn't bet
Hey.
that.
They said he's
Tate.
doubtful. They said he's doubtful.
Mr.
That's no
Tate,
good for my fantasy team.
You have the Philadelphia Eagles at the LA Rams. Rams are getting 4 points at home. Over unders 50. 50.5.
That's a
Tate,
definite
you riding with your brother with the Eagles, or are you taking those Rams plus the points? 4 points.
Man, I'm taking the Eagles to cover, man. They'll win by 7, 6, 7.
Ooh.
But the Rams are quietly better than we give them credit for, though.
That is facts. That's why I was like, ooh, because the Rams, and they get Cooper Kupp this week to go with that rookie wide receiver. Both of them boys out there. That makes a difference.
All right. Yeah, it does. It'll be interesting to see how that dynamic works too.
Yep.
All right, G, in the Better You Than Me award, you have the Bengals at the Cardinals. Cardinals getting 3 points at home, 44.5 over under.
How many points is the Cardinals is getting 3.5?
They're getting 3.
T. Higgins is out.
T. Higgins is doubtful. Ribs. He did limited practice today.
Man, give me the Cardinals to cover, man.
Mm.
I think the Bengals will win, but give me the Cardinals to cover.
What's the spread? Did he say 3.5?
3.
3.
Yeah.
So what you got being like a
He's got like a 24-23
22
game, 21-20.
Yeah.
If the Bengals
There you
win,
go.
I'll be happy. I don't even give a dog.
There you go, Jay. You got gravitas. There's some onions.
Gotta do it, bro. Gotta do it. The Cardinals ain't as bad as what people think, man.
No, they ain't. They trying to be, but they ain't.
Yeah, they trying to tank.
All right. I've got the Jets at the Broncos. The Broncos giving the Jets 2.5 points.
What?
Can Zach Wilson do it 2 games in a row, look like an average or better NFL quarterback? I bet against that. Tate, this one's for you. I'm taking Russ.
Don't do
Giving
it,
up the 2.5. Broncos win at home.
Hey man, that's
Rusty
that's
trash.
funny. Nah, Russ been playing really well this year, man.
What?
But Big G, look at the stats. You always saying something wrong. We can't. You can't use G Stradamus no more. You got to use like wrong Stradamus.
Rusty Ray been playing good,
He had
man.
that one game that he had 290 yards passing. He had 50 plus of
Look
it
at
on a Hail Mary.
They
at the
showed his
end.
stats on Colin Coward today.
He's playing better than he was last year. He ain't playing great, but I think they find a way to win against the Jets at home.
Nine touchdowns, 2 INTs, 106 passing rating.
106 passer rating.
That's great.
9 tubs and 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's still. But guess what? He's still trash.
So
They
Big
team
G,
trash. They
you
team
got-
trash.
You gotta make a sign wrong. It's like you calling Luka Doncic trash.
He is trash.
You calling the Braves trash. And who do the Braves play this weekend?
They play the Phillies.
Tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We're gonna bust that grill.
Corner
We're gonna bust
time.
that grill.
Corner time.
I want
Did the Phillies win the series?
corner
That's
time.
me and you betting that the Phillies win the series. Corner time.
Over
Tate,
who?
I'm saying the Phillies gonna beat the Braves.
Who you trying to bet? Pay or me?
Whoever.
Bet the show.
What do you mean bet the show?
All three of us.
Bet all
against you.
3 of us.
5 minutes apiece. You
Bet.
Yeah.
get 15. You
I'll
get
go 15.
15.
I'll go 15 in the corner. But guess what? I want y'all. I'm gonna put all y'all in the corner, and I'm gonna run the show by myself.
That's probably your
Yeah.
favorite show. You just talk. You ain't gotta argue with nobody. Just talk to yourself.
Don't gotta be fact checked. Hey, B Dirt. Funny thing I was saying, man. This week I actually picked the Jets, man, on my pick'em sheet with the people I do it with. I'm a 1 week Zach Wilson believer.
Okay, well, we'll get back on track. Pay. You got the Chiefs at the Vikings. Vikings are plus 3.5. Over under 52.5. My kind of game.
That's gonna be a shootout.
Nah. Chiefs got this one. Kansas City got this. They getting that. Get right game.
Uh-oh, R2D2 came back. Tate, you probably have the game of the week here, my guy. Cowboys at the Niners.
Ooh.
Niners 3.5-point favors. Over under 45. It does not look like
Tate, don't
Mon
forget.
is in the chat, so no one will cry about your pick.
Don't forget, Tate. Don't forget this, Tate. What he put up? The San
That
Francisco.
trash. Hey
Yeah,
man,
don't
so
forget it.
I had this one queued up. We was gonna talk a little more in depth about this one, but we don't have to. We keep going through picks because B Dirt got something you got to get to.
No, I
So-
don't have anything to get to. You talk as much as you want about this.
No, I don't need to talk a lot about it. 3.5, right?
Yep.
Niners
Great
give.
game. Yeah, Niners are favored by 3.5 at home.
So man, I think that this is gonna be a competitive game, man. But I still got to go with the better overall team, and I think Brock Purdy is playing better quarterback. Not that Dak played bad. Dak just chokes in big games, in big moments. He's not trash, Big D. He actually, Mod is right. He's a top 10 quarterback. Now he is.
Oh.
But it's mighty funny what Kellen Moore is doing over there in LA with Justin Herbert. He like blowing stuff up, even though they just 2-2. They scoring a lot of points.
Tate, can I ask you a question? If Brock Purdy beats Dallas, is Brock Purdy top 10 quarterback in the league?
No.
Why not? He hasn't lost.
Yeah, he's much more a product of the system. A lot of quarterbacks cannot lose. He's not no top 10,
Hey,
man.
Come on,
Go
dog.
through who's been in that system.
Yeah, you got
None of
Jimmy
them were-
Garoppolo, you got Colin Kaepernick, you got Matt Ryan, you got Matt
Two
Shaw.
different systems. Two different
What?
systems.
No, that was all Kyle Shanahan. Robert Griffin.
Now
III.
Shanahan just got there.
No.
Kyle
Kyle-
Shanahan's coached everybody I just said when they had their
Now
best.
Shanahan didn't coach Colin Kaepernick.
No, that was
Wait,
Harbaugh.
wait.
Harbaugh.
So wait.
Jim Harbaugh took him to the Super Bowl.
Tate, you just said that Rusty wasn't trash, right? Brock Purdy has got Rusty by 15 yards passing, and his passer rating is 115.1.
Tate,
So he ain't trash.
put
So I
Jeremiah
didn't
Yoder's
call Brock
comment up.
Purdy trash. You said he top 10.
He's top 10.
Man, Big G, you change stuff up so much every week. I
top
don't know what
10.
to do.
Tate,
Let me
put Jeremiah Yoder's comment up.
what Jeremiah say.
Prescott comes up the smallest in the biggest games.
That's what I'm
That's why he
saying.
trash. That's why he trash.
But he's not trash. I mean,
So
Is-
taking the 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers. You said the over-under was what?
45.
It's gonna be under. It's gonna be a defensive game. It's gonna be about 20. Oh, that's good. I was like 24-21, but that's 45. But it would have to be over 45. So I'm going under.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go back to pay here to get a extra
But wait,
game on him.
24-21, San Francisco don't cover.
That's a push.
What's the line again?
3.5.
Oh, that's my toughest one this year. I might not be 15-1 after this one.
I don't mark these in pencil, man.
Give me. You don't mark them in pencil?
Nah.
All right, well, scratch it out and give me the 49ers.
You all forgot that this is all covered on the Excel of the homie Excel, right? So it's there. We got it.
You got 49ers. All right, Pay. You're going to finish up here with the Packers at the Raiders. I get to go to bed early on Monday night. Packers are favored. No, excuse me. Raiders are favored by 2 at home.
Oh,
you don't want to see that game?
No.
I'm gonna have it on.
I got $100 on it.
I'm gonna.
They favored the Raiders by 2.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
The Raiders at home. That's like a push. Favored by 2.
I'm fact checking myself. Here. I'm sorry, 2.5.
Oh my God!
The Raiders are favored by 2.5.
That's correct.
I don't even know about spreads, and that's ridiculous. Yeah,
oh man, I gotta say it. I gotta say it.
What?
Packers to cover.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts the Chicago Bears fan, man.
They're gonna beat the brake shoes off the Raiders.
A day after the great Dick Buckus died, I gotta say Packers to cover.
Hey man, I carpool every other day with a Raiders fan. He is so obnoxious. That day they won that first game, 17-16, and he picks me up at like 5:45 in the morning. This joker comes with his Raiders pajamas on and a jersey and Raiders flip flops. He ain't wore none of that stuff since. So I never want to see the Raiders win because he is the worst fan I know. That's all fans. Not even
worse than a Cowboy fan.
Cowboy fans are bad as him. I'm glad
my God.
Worse than a Browns fan?
I think we're undefeated this week.
Yeah.
You think we're going to go undefeated?
I think we just run the whole gamut straight down, yeah.
Hey, this might be the week. That's nice. If we go undefeated.
If we go undefeated, I got a prize for all of our chat fam our overtime chat fam. I got a prize for everybody. We go undefeated.
Ooh, what's the prize?
B-Dirt called it.
Hey, let's put a $5 parlay on all these.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Well, you know the two
for the whole week.
Why not?
Hey, we should do that every week just to it'd be what, like $1.25 from each of us?
S&Gs, some S&Gs. Let's see if it's like playing a lottery.
Why won't it work, B-Dirt?
I don't know.
You just being.
Well, it wouldn't work as some people.
Hey man, you've been watching Bengals games? Of course I'm negative right now.
I mean, it wouldn't work, BG, because some people, I'm not gonna say any names, they're a little biased.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
He didn't even say no names. You tell him.
I didn't say any names.
Anytime listen, man, that's bias for him to say it. So you get the bias sign tonight, dog. You get the sign. Because I ain't biased, man. I told you I ain't like that. I just got certain things I feel. Dak Prescott trash. I don't like Luka, and I think Rusty's washed.
But you saying you don't like them, and that's why they trash.
No, Dak trash.
The Bills and Jags are still over in London.
Yeah, the Jags stayed there. They stayed for 2 weeks.
Actually, in Germany, ain't they? That's where they playing today.
Yeah.
I mean,
game to be played in London, UK.
9:30 a.m.
Well, they played in Germany last week, then, right?
They played in London last week.
Well, the next game is going to be in I think Kansas City.
The last one's going to be in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They gonna mess around. They gonna mess around and move Jacksonville over to Europe. They said last week the NFL executive vice president, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna put a team in Europe. It ain't gonna be an expansion team. It's gonna be Jacksonville's team. Keep playing around.
It might be.
Keep playing around, Duval County. Keep acting like you don't love that squad. Guess what they're gonna be? They're gonna be over there with the Beatles.
The Frankfurt Jags in the building. The Frankfurt Jags.
That is terrible phrasing.
The Frankfurt Jags. Yeah, Jags. That's what they are. Frankfurt Jags.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, Frankfurt Jags.
You gonna keep saying?
You gonna keep because you gotta know who he wanted to get traded over there.
Who?
Chubby.
Trade
So
Chubby.
the boy can play for the Frankfurt Jags, Chubby, and maybe they'll move the games to Freaky Friday. Big G will be in heaven.
All the way live, baby. All the way live.
Hey man, so, go ahead.
Y'all got to give me a chance to redeem and give a couple of college picks, man. I want some redemption, man. Because I'm telling you, I'm over there killing in the college. So I want some redemption.
We believe you.
Next week.
We believe you because Tim Lyons spoke up for you. That's why we believe you.
Tim watched me every week, along with some other people in the live chat. And I appreciate all of those people watching me over there.
Only Tim spoke up for you.
Oh, after to speak up for me, she watched.
And that's probably because you bust his head on the Ohio State Notre Dame game.
I didn't bust his head. We just won, you know.
I know because Ohio State didn't cover. Ohio State was supposed to win by more than what they won by.
Very true. That's why I don't do point spreads. I just pick the team.
Ohio State was the favorite? I thought Notre Dame was the favorite.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State won by what? 17?
One by Ohio State. Yeah. I think Ohio State was favored by 3. They might have been.
I think they were.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
So I've been going off of a local gambling site that I use here over to my bookie, and I've been trying to run it out. So that one I got a little bit left in.
Mm-hmm.
I went to it. It actually had the Saints Patriots as a pick'em game. It actually had the Ravens Steelers as a 4-point game with me taking the Ravens, but it did have the Packers Raiders as a 2-point game instead of 2.5. $5 pays out $22,625.61.
Hey, you look at the live chat, man. Mr. Wood, he watched the show. He said I'm over there killing it. Afton said I was over there killing it. Come on, fellas. I need some credit with that.
You are killing it. You are killing it, Jim. You are killing it. You know, we're just pulling your leg. You are killing it. You know who else is killing it? Pay dirt.
Yo, yeah.
Pay dirt, man. If you listen to our show before the Thursday night football game, you would have won. You had a perfect 4-leg parlay came through for me last night. Gave it to you on Pay Dirt. I mean, I'm telling you, it's free money. Check us out every week.
Let me say this. However well Big G is doing, however well y'all is doing, I don't think nobody 15-1 though. I mean, I don't know.
No. Hey, as long as Tate is hot, hey, you got a perfect parlay every time. Every pick Tate puts out there, it's perfect. Get some money.
Don't jinx me, Tate. Don't jinx me.
We trying to make Homie Nation the best nation on affiliated with Steel Shirt Network. We want Homie Nation to be paid. That's what we got you. We got you. You all give us your eyes. We're gonna give that back to your pocket.
Don't you also want the running through the jungle and the bear claw?
Well, you can only get paid dirt. Hey, Tate, that's why you're producer of the year. You can only get paid dirt by checking out Running Through the Jungle, that audio feed, or the Bear Claw, that audio feed.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 ways to find us. Come get paid.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
All right, fellas, we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. Anybody got any closing thoughts? Any hyperbole from you, Big G? We won't call it Big G's burn. We'll call it Big G's hyperbole.
Man, I'm just going to reiterate, man. This Saturday could be upset Saturday. I'm calling it. It could be upset Saturday.
Don't could be you picking them. Tell me what's going to happen.
The more I think about it, the more I think about it, I think that the Oklahoma Sooners are going to beat the Texas Longhorns.
And that's just straight up. You ain't saying Oklahoma going to stay within the 7 points. They the underdog.
I picked Texas on the show, but the more I'm thinking about it, I think Oklahoma's going to get them. And the more I think about it, and the more I settle on it, I think that Louisville got something for ND. I really think they got something for them. I think they got something for them.
The physicality that Notre Dame will ultimately wear Louisville down. And Sam Hartman's a veteran quarterback. I mean, I like. Man, you just said 2 weeks ago when they lost to Ohio State, Notre Dame won't lose a game this year. Now you got to lose more.
It's because them playing the caliber of team that they played every week. I naturally just want to pick Notre Dame because I think Notre Dame is really that good. But playing 3 and 4 top 25 opponents back to back, it eventually wears on you, man. It wears on you. That's a hard road to go.
I can't keep up, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Tate, B Dirt, y'all got anything to say? Go ahead and plug.
I had a long spiel for my parting shot of the original Homie Show. It was going to be about other great sports, other great leagues having their playoffs on football Sunday. I ain't gonna go through it. I'm just gonna say, hey, look, I know Sundays are for football. We love football. It's our church, but throw a couple of eyeballs on the WNBA finals that's starting up. Throw a couple of eyeballs on the MLB divisional series that's going to be going through Sunday. Great matchups, especially in the WNBA. The Aces versus the Liberty. Been watching them all season. 2 great teams. Give them the support. That's it.
I'll tell
and
you
the Braves are going to sweep the Phillies.
I'll tell you what I got going on, Tate. As of right now, where we sit right now on the Bengals season, Maud has been correct, but not for the right reasons. If he was showing his homework in a math class, he'd have got marked wrong. Safety play has been some of the best in the NFL. Dax Hill is legit.
Not for the Bears.
But that said, there's, we talked about on Running Through the Jungle this week. If you own stock and the stock falls, you can do one of 2 things. You could short the stock or you can buy more of it when it's low. I'm buying more Bengals stock. I don't know if they're going to get it right for the rest of this season fast enough to get back into the playoff mix. But for the long run, I like the way our team's headed right now. I think they've actually done the right things for the first time probably in my life as far as putting the team together. So I'm buying stock still. That's all I got.
Buy low. I like it.
Buy low.
I like it.
It get much lower. Yes, sir.
Well, I just want to thank everybody in the live chat, man. This has been fun. This is what overtime was about. Where we just can kind of be, let our hair down. Only in Pay's case with us, let our hair down and just kind of, talk all kind of ball, college football, NFL. Pick, mix in Pay Dirt, mix in some spreads, even though you need to listen to those guys' show because that's where they claiming you get the money from. This is just competition between us right here. And they don't get to pick the games they want. We just go down the line and pick which is a
different challenge and a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And 15-1, nothing to be laughed at. That's fantastic, Tate.
Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, so man, again, thank everybody. This is a lot of people leave great comments at the end. Big G, before I finish up, get your algorithms up, man.
Man, you know how we do it over in the live chat for the show. We need you to hit that like button, man, and get it lit up over there and get them algorithms jumping all over the place, man, because we appreciate it. But the rhythms makes our show go out and spread to a lot more people out there. And while you're over there hitting the like button, share it with somebody so that way you can bring them into them, make them part of the Homies Nation, because we love those people that rock with us. And make sure you keep sharing and spreading the word for us rocking out on Steel Curtain Network, Fans First Sports Network.
Thanks, Big G. And yeah, I just like to say a lot of great comments. I mean, a lot of people said great show. Gene said, great show. Keep up the good work. Got Jeremiah's comment up. Great show tonight, guys. Keep on bringing the absolute best. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. We're so humbled and honored, man. We appreciate it, man. We love just coming here. We've taken a passion for our teams, G and I, the Steelers, K, the Bears and the Ravens, B Dirt, the Bengals, and we just try and turn it into information and information and fodder for you guys. You know what I mean? So this is Fans First Sports Network. So everybody here is a fan. Nobody knows more than the other person, except unless you're betting, then you listen to Pay and Be Dirt. But until next Friday night, you will see me and Big G Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
I'll pump your brakes. And then Sunday, come on over, check out the Know-It-Alls on YouTube. If you are here right now and you haven't yet subscribed to the Know-It-All channel, go ahead and do that right now. Leave here, subscribe to the Know-It-Alls. Let me pull it up real quick before we go so you can see it.
And check this out. Anybody who hasn't, we are paying our 400 subscriber $50 to join. Last I checked yesterday, we were like $392.
Oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe and resubscribe.
Nah, it ain't gonna make the number go up. So we're trying to get our 400 subscriber. We're gonna pay them $50. So we're real close. So any of you guys that's rocking with us on this channel and rock for our podcast, come on over to the Know-It-All, 6:15 p.m. Sundays on Facebook, on YouTube, on Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts. You can
Pays
check
out to that
me,
birthday
Tate Boy
party,
Fresh.
buddy.
Yeah, you can check me, Tate Boy Fresh, and Mod for sure. 400 guy, you get $50.
Peace.